What if I told you that one ancient verse, buried in a book most people ignore, quietly explains why love today feels empty, temporary, and broken? Not a theory, not a trend, a truth written thousands of years ago. And the terrifying part, you're living it right now, without even realizing it. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you won't just understand why modern love is dying. You'll see exactly how it happened, who caused it, and why almost no one escapes it. The strange pattern. Have you noticed it? Relationships don't last like they used to. People fall in love faster, but leave even faster. Ghosting, situationships, emotional burnout. It's like love itself has changed. But what if it hasn't? What if we are the ones who changed, and ancient wisdom already warned us? The ancient warning. There's a verse in Ecclesiastes that most people read and completely miss. It sounds simple, almost too simple, but hidden inside it is a brutal truth about human nature, desire, and emptiness. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. We'll reveal that verse soon. But first, you need to understand something deeper. Love was never supposed to feel this way. Love today feels like anxiety, waiting for texts, overthinking replies, fear of losing someone who isn't even yours. But love wasn't designed to feel like that. So what went wrong? The illusion of infinite choice. Today, you can find a better person with one swipe. And that's the problem. Because when options become infinite, commitment becomes impossible. But this isn't a modern discovery. It was predicted. The verse says, "The eye is not satisfied with seeing, nor the ear filled with hearing." Think about that. Read it again in your mind, but don't rush past it, because this is where everything begins to unravel. What it really means, it means this: no matter how much you see, you always want more. No matter how much you experience, you feel like something is missing, and that is exactly what's destroying modern love. The dopamine trap. Every new person gives a rush. Every new conversation feels exciting, but your brain gets used to it, fast. And then you chase the next high. This isn't love, it's addiction disguised as connection. Why you get bored so fast? You didn't fall out of love. Your mind just got used to it. And once something becomes familiar, it loses its magic. But here's the twist. Real love begins where excitement fades. And that's why most people never experience it. The disappearing depth. People don't want depth anymore. Depth requires patience, vulnerability, commitment. Instead, they want feelings, fast, intense, and temporary. Just like the verse said, the eye is never satisfied. The social media distortion. You're comparing your love life to edited highlights of strangers, perfect couples, perfect moments. But behind those images, the same emptiness. The secret no one admits. Even the people who seem happiest in love feel the same restlessness. Because the problem isn't your partner, it's the human condition. The loop you can't escape: meet, excitement, attachment, boredom, doubt, exit, and then repeat. Again and again and again. Sound familiar? The dangerous lie you've been told: you just haven't found the right person yet. But what if that's not true? What if the issue isn't who you're with, but what you expect love to feel like? The hidden emptiness. People don't leave relationships because they stop loving. They leave because they feel something is missing, but they can't explain what. That missing feeling. It's exactly what Ecclesiastes warned about. The second layer of the verse. The verse isn't just about desire, it's about insatiability, a hunger that never ends, and if you bring that into love, you will destroy it. Why love feels temporary now? Because everything else in life is temporary. Content, trends, attention spans. Love got caught in the same system. The fear of missing out. What if there's someone better? That thought alone has ended more relationships than betrayal ever did. The paradox of choice. The more options you have, the less satisfied you feel, and modern dating has infinite options. Why people cheat? Not always because they don't love, but because they're chasing a feeling they've already lost. The moment everything changes right now, there's something you're doing without realizing it that's slowly destroying your ability to love deeply. We'll reveal it soon. But first, you need to see how deep this goes. The loss of sacrifice. Real love requires sacrifice, but modern culture teaches always choose yourself, and that mindset kills commitment, the emotional walls. People are more guarded than ever, less trusting, less open, because they've been hurt repeatedly. The defensive heart, so instead of loving fully, they love carefully, and careful love never grows. The third layer of the verse. The verse is exposing something terrifying. You can never satisfy the human heart with external things, not people, not experiences, not even love itself. The root problem. Modern love is dying because people are trying to use it to fill a void it was never meant to fill. What love was meant to be love isn't supposed to complete you. It's supposed to be shared between two whole people. The emotional dependency trap. When you depend on someone for happiness, you eventually resent them. The silent expectation. You expect them to fix your loneliness, your pain, your emptiness, but they can't. Why relationships collapse? Because expectations grow faster than reality can meet them. The final truth about the verse. The eye is not satisfied with seeing. This is not just a warning. It's a diagnosis. The thing you're doing right now, you're constantly seeking something new, even while holding something meaningful. And that is slowly killing your ability to stay. How to escape the cycle? You don't need a new person. You need a new perspective. Relearning contentment. Contentment is the foundation of lasting love. Without it, nothing is ever enough. Choosing depth over novelty. Depth feels boring at first, but it becomes something far greater, real connection. Discipline over feeling love isn't sustained by emotion, it's sustained by choice, every day. The power of commitment. Commitment creates meaning, not the other way around. What modern culture won't tell you. The happiest relationships aren't the most exciting ones, they're the most stable. The redemption of love. Love isn't dying, it's being misunderstood, and those who understand it experience something rare. The final message. So here's the truth. The verse didn't just explain the problem, it gave you the key. If you keep chasing more, you will lose what matters. But if you learn to stay, to build, to be content, you won't just find love, you'll keep it. If this opened your eyes, you're not alone. And there's more truths like this, hidden in plain sight. Stay curious, stay aware, because the next truth might change everything.